Many people think that granola is the best health food on earth, but really, it's not really, because it has a lot of added sugar in it, but it does have oats. But the best way to get oats is to just eat oatmeal on its own without all the added sugar. Okay, now we have two different cereals. We have a mixed with some frosting on it, and then a plain. Both have great amounts of fiber. They have 6 grams and 5 grams, but one has 14 grams of sugar in it and the other has 0 grams of sugar in it. So when we're looking at added sugars and how much added sugars we should be eating a day, which for adult women, it's less than 25 grams per day, and adult men, less than 30 grams per day, we need to watch how much added sugar is in our cereals. And it's really just a matter of looking at nutrition labels again to make sure that we're making the best option for us and our families. So we talked about how cereal tends to have a lot of added sugar in it. So a lot of people go to oatmeal, but sorry to break it to you, you also have to look at the nutrition facts labels on your oatmeal too. Most of the pre-packaged oatmeal, unless you look at it and make sure that it has no added sugar, will have quite a bit of added sugar per little packet. And most people eat 1 or 2 of those packets, so then you'll need to double it. The best way to still get the amazing fiber and nutrients that oatmeal has is to buy the tub of it here, cook it with milk or water. And if you want a little sugar in it, you can, like cinnamon is great and it adds flavor to it, or you can add whole fruit to it. Then you're going to get extra fiber, more vitamins and minerals, and it is amazing. All right, now in the bread aisle, as you can see, there's usually many choices as to what we can choose for bread options here. What we recommend is to choose 100% whole grain and whole wheat breads. And while we're looking at a nutrition facts label here, you're going to want to be looking at the ingredients first off, making sure that it's whole wheat, and you want to look at how much added sugars there are. You want to keep that as low as we can, and you want high fiber content. High fiber content is going to tell you how much whole grains there are in your bread product. Now for the cracker and snack aisle. There's a lot of labeling and advertising and wording on these boxes that are pretty confusing to consumers. I just looked at one brand of cracker and it had a multi-grain, reduced fat, and an original. And when I looked at the nutrition facts on all of them and compared them all, there really wasn't much difference on there. And the only way that I could tell was when I flipped it around and looked at the nutrition label on it. So as consumers, we really just have to know what's in our food and know how to read a nutrition facts label. When it comes to yogurt, we really want to also look at the nutrition facts label because so much yogurt has an intense amount of added sugar in it. There will be naturally occurring sugar, which is lactose, in our dairy foods, but we can tell if there's added sugar by looking at the ingredient list. If sugar is listed in the ingredient list, there's added sugar in it.